Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Wasteland 2. Last time we cleared out a few places with those giant plants. We've got one more to deal with. We're going to explore a bit more, and then we're going to head east toward Damonta.
Science has its place, but this is science gone wrong.
That fight wasn't so bad. These guys are slow, though they have like a pretty quick turnover. So we just need to be careful not to let them get in too close, because they do explode when they die. We're going to need to try to start combat as far from them as possible, which means we'll be using our snipers to initiate, and, well, hoping for the best. That was close. With 6 of them, or was it 7? They managed to get to us, but we kind of retreated in an orderly way and kept fighting, which kept us from taking too much damage. Not too bad. Alright, plug in the serum and we should be done here. Although it might be worth taking a quick look around to see if there's anything I missed. That box right there was a little hard to see. This is the last thing I actually find here. I spend a few more minutes looking around, but there really isn't anything else to show you guys. So I'll cut out the searching and we'll just get to the end of this area right before I exit and we'll level up there.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over. Echo 1, I'm happy to say several members of your team have earned field promotions. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
So, as usual, I cut out the leveling up, but what ended up happening is I got Angela a level in Hardass, and then a perk called Bloodthirsty that gives her an extra action point on every kill. Specs didn't have any points, skill points, to gain anything useful, so we're just going to hang on to them.
Ranger Team Echo 1, this is Ranger Citadel. Come in. Over. 10-4, Echo 1. Just got a call from the Level Lupe mine. They've got some men trapped in a cave-in and need some help getting dynamite down to the collapse. Apparently, some of the old tunnels are infested with creepy crawlies. Get over there as quick as you can. You'll know how long those men can hold out. Copy? 10-4 Echo 1. Sending you the coordinates now. Ranger Citadel out.
My mother is trapped in there. I was too afraid to go in after her alone. But now that you're here, we might have a chance. Please help. Bye, Rangers.
Simple rescue operation. Makes a nice change. Come on, let's go save some lives.
When they said critters, I thought they were going to be talking about something a little more dangerous than honey badgers, but works for me.
Thanks to you, my mom is safe and sound. I owe you more than I can pay, but perhaps I can make it up to you by offering myself as your bodyguard. Yes. I have no money to pay you with, so I offer you the only thing I have of value, my fighting skill. Please, I owe you, and I wish to clear the debt. Thank you, Rangers. It will be an honor to travel with you. I am ready.
Okay, new guy here has 9 strength. That is really good. Although his skill set is pretty garbage. Maybe I'll make him an energy weapon user, because we don't have anybody doing that right now. But with only intelligence of 2, he's going to have a lot of trouble gaining skill points, so... well, we'll see what happens.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over. Echo 1, I'm happy to say several members of your team have earned field promotions. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Finally got Yarn that Obliterator perk here. What that will do is whenever he shoots at stuff, or shoots at enemies that are behind cover, it'll take out their cover. This is going to be really useful in dealing with enemies that are kind of turtling, and it's a really good perk for him with his shotgun, too. I double-checked this. The guy at the mines told me about that shrine, but apparently it's the same one that we already visited, so we're going to look around a little bit more, and then we're going to head east.
Well, hello there, Rangers. You shits ready to deal with the best? The motherfucking best.
This was nice. We got an opportunity to drop off our junk. We were getting kind of full up on inventories, and we got some more explosives for Yarn, so that's always helpful. So I wanted to try this. We managed to sneak out of this particular combat without actually getting into a fight, and also without spawning right next to the exit, so it is possible to do so. Good to know.
Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in. Priority call. Urgent. Temporary halt on progress to Damonta. And Angela Death, return to Ranger Citadel. Repeat. Angela Death, please return to base. Ranger Team Echo, can you read me? Do you copy? Echo 1, this message is for Angela Death if she's still return to Ranger Command for new orders. I repeat, for Ranger Command ASAP. She is not to proceed to Damonta. Copy?
Give me that mic. Come on, Snake. What are you doing to me? I'm on the trail of Ace's killers. I'm not turning around now.
Angie, listen. We're putting up an advanced team that will be flying out fix on that signal. I want you to lead. People behind Ace's death or anywhere, it's probably at that location. And this is the command that'll get it. Come on home. That's an order.
Thank you, Snake. General, I really appreciate it. You're too good to me. Death out.
10-4, Angie. Echo 1, listen. Lost signal. You appear in a dead zone. We may lose contact. Radio on. And we'll at regular intervals. Copy? 10-4, Echo. Now, one last thing. Signal status on the Damonta radio telephone. Found a route to the east. Over. Good work, Echo. Zara will want to review return. Damonta ASAP. Now that we review these broadcasts, I'm anxious than ever to learn where they're. We need that tower. Copy? Roger, Echo 1. Good luck. Ranger.
Sorry, Captain. I can't ignore that order. I gotta go back and see what they want. I'll catch up with you later.
This is an irritating event. Angela had been really useful, and she had some skills built up that were actually unique to our team for the most part. So losing her makes us a lot less useful and powerful, which is a big deal. Well, we'll have to see how it goes from here.
How do, Rangers? Don't suppose y'all got a medic among ya? Bless you for stopping, folks. We're in a peck of trouble, and no mistake. Got jumped by some raiders just outside the safe zone, and our wounded are gonna bleed out before we can get them to the Mad Monk's hospital. We already lost most of the herd. You ain't got a medic with you by any chance? We'd be glad to trade for some doctoring. Poor old Doc took one right in the gut with a dirty knife. Now he's so poorly he can't even open his eyes, which is a crying shame, seeing that he's the best sawbones this side of the Colorado. If you can get him up on his feet again, he could probably fix up the rest of us. Might even be able to show you a thing or two about setting limbs and such. Like I said, Rangers, I'd be much
Never
obliged if you could take a look
around
Doc.
cowboys.
He's hurt.
Don't know why.
So, this particular surgery check, it seemed like it was going to open up a lot of story stuff. So, I kind of felt like I wanted to save scum this one. I'll run through the dialogue double quick when possible. That way we won't waste too much time, but I did end up save scumming through this skill check because it seems important.
Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Ranger Team Echo, can you read?
Give me that mic.
Angie.
Thank you, Snake.
10-4. Echo 1. 10-4, Echo 1. Good work, Echo. Roger, Echo 1.
Sorry, Captain. I can't ignore that order. I gotta go back and see what they want. I'll catch up with you later.
How do, Rangers? Don't suppose y'all got a medic among ya? Bless you for stopping, folks. We're in a peck of trouble, and no mistake. Got jumped by some raiders just outside the safe zone, and our wounded are gonna bleed out before we can get them to the Mad Monk's hospital. We already lost most of the herd. You ain't got a medic with you by any chance? We'd be glad to trade for some doctoring. Poor old Doc took one right in the gut with a dirty knife. Now he's so poorly he can't even open his eyes, which is a crying shame, seeing that he's the best sawbones this side of the Colorado. If you can get him up on his feet again, he could probably fix up the rest of us. Might even be able to show you a thing or two about setting limbs and such. Like I said, Rangers, I'd be much
Never
obliged if
been
you could take a
comfortable
look at
around
Doc.
cowboys.
He's hurting.
Don't know why.
How do, Rangers? Don't suppose y'all got a medic among ya? Bless you for stopping, folks. We're in a peck. Poor old Doc took one right in the gut with a dirty knife. Like I said, Rangers, I'd be much
Man,
obliged if you could
wished
take
I'd
a
been
look
there
at
when the
Doc.
shit went
He's
down.
hurting.
I'd have made hamburger out of those raiders.
Doc's okay? That's terrific. He'll be able to take care of the boys now. Thank you, Rangers. Old Doc would have died without you. Here, let me give you what I promised you. Name's Jill Yates. Me and Howdy and the boys are driving the herd to the settlements on the far side of Damonta. At least we was, till them raiders laid us low. Them bastards whooped us good. If we hadn't skedaddled in here, they probably would have wiped us out entirely. Thank God for Titan's peace. The monks used the fear of Titan to keep us all in line. Everybody knows what the big bastard could do if they woke him up. Lively little place on the other end of this valley. A trading town mostly, so there's a lot of coming and going. We'll be passing through there if we can get up and running again. Howdy's my ramrod. He keeps the boys in line and the raiders at bay. Awful sore at himself for letting those villains get the drop on us just now, and I'm afraid it's making him a mite ornery. Pay him no mind. Well, ain't you just a ray of sunshine, Rangers? And a deft hand with animals, I bet. I can see it in you. Thank you. The Mad Monk's got an underground hospital up at the Temple of Titan. Top-notch place. Won't find better anywhere. Always short in supplies, though. That's why they ask for medicine as tribute all the time. You got any ills you can't shake, they'll fix them for you. Easy as pie. Whoa, now. You come into the canyon of the Mushroom Cloud and you don't know about tribute? You're gonna get yourself killed. These lands are protected by the Mad Monks. They keep it nice and peaceful, as long as you're a friend of Titan. And the only way to become a friend of Titan is to pay a tribute. Titan is the Mad Monk's god. God of the Mushroom Cloud, they call him. And they say he's so strong he could kill every soul in the safe zone and leave it impassable for 1,000 years. Everybody in these parts is afraid of old Titan. Raiders, traders, settlers, everybody. And they pay tribute to the Mad Monks to keep him sleeping nice and sweet under the ground where he belongs, and not up here wreaking havoc amongst all and sundry. That's the monks' bunkhouse. Ain't much to look at on the surface, but it goes deep into the ground. I've been down in their hospital, and I swear it was 10 flights down. Felt mighty cramped in there, but they got my gallstones out like they were cherries in a pie. Ha! Didn't feel a thing. They call themselves the servants of the Mushroom Cloud, but everybody else calls them the Mad Monks on account of their habit of blowing themselves sky high. Crazy as bedbugs, but at least they keep the peace. Thermonuclear grenades, they call them. Got bandoliers of them across their chests. Anybody gives them trouble and boom, off they go. And everybody within 100 yards goes with them. Maybe you seen all them craters along here? Yep, those were monks once. Now they ain't nothing but Geiger clicks. A lot of raiders lie in wait just out of the canyon, hoping to hit caravans before they enter the monks' safe zone. They wouldn't dare follow us in here, though. They know we'll get a monk escort right quick. They'd be wiped off the face of the earth. Oh, sure, there's raiders in the safe zone, too. But they only pick on the cheapskates who ain't promised to pay the tribute, and them poor suckers what lose their monk tag-alongs. As far as the monks are concerned, freeloaders like that are fair game. And you can be sure the raiders pay the tribute just like everybody else. They ain't fools. They call it a hunting license. This here canyon is the only way east through the radiated zone. A winding little bit of clean land through the middle of hell. Used to be raiders would hole up here and jump every caravan that tried to come through. But then the Mad Monk showed up and brought their god with him. And now it's safe as houses, a caravanner's dream. Well, it's a little bit weird. They look you up and down and suss out something special for each group. Something that matches up with what the travelers do. For us traders, it's mostly some of our goods. And as long as you promise to hand some over, they'll give you an escort to the temple where you gotta pay up. With a monk on your back, you're free to go. You got safe passage all through the canyon. The Titan's Peace, they call it. Anybody try to mess with you in here, they face the Titan's wrath, and nobody wants that. I hate to do this, but you seem like such kindly folks. Could I ask you for one more favor before you go? My best wrangler, Bart, went off to find the first checkpoint, hoping to figure out some tribute and get us a monk escort. That was about 4 hours ago. He should have been back 3 times over by now, and I'm right worried. So here's what I'm asking. Keep your eyes open for Bart. If he's in trouble, help him out and send him on to Damonta. You do that, and I'll make sure you're treated like royalty when you make it to Damonta yourselves. Well, he's not a talker, I can tell you that much. He's got a dead-eye aim with a rifle, and he can move through most places without anyone knowing he's there. He can usually take care of himself, but sometimes he misses what's right in front of his face. The monks got checkpoints all along the valley to make sure everybody's keeping Titan's peace, and to make sure they all got their tribute with him. Anybody step out of line, boom! One of them monks will blow him to kingdom come, and himself, too. Thanks again for looking after Doc. You're
Never
lifesavers.
been comfortable around cowboys. Don't know why.
It's vengeance time. Let's go get this man his wife back.
Outpost 1 reporting. All clear.
Outpost 3 reporting. All clear. Outpost 2 reporting. Been seeing those lurkers again. I sent Brother Leary to investigate, but they disappeared. Couldn't find them.
Report noted. Outpost 2, stay alert.
10-4 Titan Base. Outpost 2 out.
Outpost 1, come in.
Go ahead, Outpost 1.
Yeah, I need a replacement for Brother Ferris. He went to the Great Glow, defending a party of merchants from raiders. May Titan bless his passing.
Indeed, Outpost 1. May he become one with the Great Glow. Sending you Brother Camisa Roja as a replacement.
10-4, Outpost 1, out.
Ahoy there, weary traveler. This is Werewolf Wally. Ow! Howling at you from radio station KPOW in the heart of downtown Damonta. Are you tired, hungry, lost in the trackless reaches of the wastes? Then point your tired tootsies toward the friendliest little town in Arizona, Damonta.
Titan Base, this is Outpost 2. Come in.
Go ahead, Outpost 2.
10-4, Titan Base. Saw our lurkers again. And again. Nothing there when we went to look. You know, I'd really appreciate it if you sent out a full team to investigate.
Sorry, Outpost 2. Our brothers are sending themselves to the Great Glow faster than we can recruit new ones. We just don't have the manpower.
10-4. Making me nervous is all.
Well, keep up your reports and we'll keep logging them.
10-4. Out.
Wally with a message for all you scavengers out there. Searching for scrap heaven? Well, you found it. Ow! I'm down into the ruins of the deepest Montana Air Force Base. A big old airplane graveyard that's filled with more tech than you can shake a stick at. Jets, helicopters, copper wire, computers, robots, kitchen sinks. Hey, if you need it, Damonta's got it. So come on by.
Oh, that's annoying, too. I wasn't actually trying to skirt their checkpoint. I was going to talk to them and ask them to give us, you know, a tribute that we needed to pay and stuff, but they just went all out on us because we came up from behind them. By accident, too. Like, they just don't have their checkpoints in a good network. That's pretty... As you can see, the fight was pretty crazy, and it's not the kind of thing we're going to win, so I'll have to re-save Scum that surgery check, and we'll start from there next time. So, thanks for watching. We'll be back with more of our path into Damonta, hopefully next time, and see you next time, and have a good rest of your week.
How do, Rangers? Don't suppose y'all got a medic among you? Doc's okay? That's terrific. He'll be able to take care of the boys. Name's Juliet. They call themselves Thermo.